Hello, Johanna. Hello, Martin. It's really a great pleasure to get you on metalopstv.com everywhere in the world. In France, of course, because I am French, and we are away everywhere in France, of course. We are here to speak about this band. This new band is not an old band. You get only two albums. It's called Eyes of Melian. My first question will be very, very simple. Can you present you and give me just a little story of this incredible band? It was really a good discover.
Thank you so much. Do you want to take this one, Martijn?
Oh, sure. Well, we are Eye of Melian. Johanna is the singer, the main singer. I play piano and I write the music. And we make Hollywood movie score music with a big touch of fantasy and of course with vocals as well. And yeah, so we don't make metal music. However, we do have metal roots. I also play in
Yeah.
another band called Delain, and I played in a band called Within Temptation. So I have metal roots, and Johanna also has a big connection to the metal world. And yeah, we are here to make this and present this fantasy kind of music.
Yes, like you said, it's not metal. There are a lot of keyboards. Joanna, you sing with a voice very high. Sometimes I think about Kate Bush, uh, and I'm a huge fan of Kate Bush too, really. And yes, you say that it's not metal. There is some inspiration, of course, and sometime and you do a cover of Bruce Dickinson, very different. We will speak about that, yeah. Yes, finally, what pushed you? Like you said, you play in many bands, Martin. You are in Delain also. What pushed you finally to change of music direction? Is it something that you think a lot about some years ago, or one moment you said, "Oh my God, I will do something new and different."
Well, I love making music for Delain as well, but I always had this wish to make this movie score kind of music. And yeah, fate had it that Johanna and I met, and at a certain and my wife and me met as she writes the lyrics together with Johanna for Eye of Melian, Robin, and she also sings on the album with backing vocals.
Mhm.
And yeah, we really had this idea that we wanted to make this kind of music. And of course, there's a connection with what I do with Delain and in the past also within Temptation because there are orchestral elements in there as well.
Yeah. Uh,
And of course, this is full of orchestra. And our big wish eventually is with Eye of Melian to also play with this big orchestra. And
it will
that's what
be
we love to
incredible.
do. And Johanna, for example, plays violin. Um, so yeah, there was this really urge to discover if we can do something with that, and that became Eye of Melian.
Yes, like you said, Johanna, you sing, but you play also violin. How did you meet finally Martin? Is it a old friend of you? You worked before with him. How do you remember your first meeting with him?
I think it was in the States, right? You were touring with Nightwish with your band Delain, and I flew in to see both of the bands. And yeah, I think we met backstage somewhere. And yeah, later on, you came to visit us in Finland at our place, and our friendship deepened. And yeah, we started talking and realized we love pretty much all the same things when it comes to music and fantasy and books. And yeah, just kindred spirits right from the start. And yeah, I
Absolutely.
was so honored when I finally received the call from you to ask me to participate in this dream band of yours that you had been imagining. Yeah, this world of Eye of Melian that was still budding at that time.
And for me, the
And
other way around, I thought, well, she's probably gonna say no because I mean, because yeah, Johanna is an amazing singer and
yeah,
also like a really
yeah.
established singer in Finland. She had a big career behind her as well. and of course she also makes music with other people from the metal scene. But I was so happy then when she she said that she was in, so to say. Yeah.
So funny that you should say it like that because I was so awestruck because I had been a fan of Delain for years, even before we met. I had fallen in love with the way Martijn writes music, and it just resonates so deeply within my heart. And so to hear this coming from you, it had to be kismet because
Yeah.
it just felt so right. Yeah.
Musicians inspiring each other is that's the wonderful things happen then. Yeah.
Truly. Yeah, a dream team. Yeah.
Yeah, the dream team, like you said, in the band. Yeah, Johanna. When you know that Martijn finally want to work with you, do you do you have been a little afraid because he play a lot of metal, symphonic metal, of course, but it's a lot of guitars and everything, arrangement, and too. What do you think about that? You say, "Oh my God, I will play metal now. I will
No,
sing in a band, metal band."
no, I think it was pretty clear from the start that we wanted to create a world of ethereal beauty with the music. Something, I mean, we all love film score music. That is very dear to our hearts. And so to be able to sing that sort of music with, pop song structures where there's lyrics and choruses, and that sounded like such an intriguing new world that hadn't been explored yet. I don't know of many other bands, or any for that matter, that do what we
Yeah.
do
Uh-huh.
so far. So I feel like we've created a new genre together. So I was really excited to embark on this adventure, and still am to this day. So excited about the things we've created together.
Yeah, the band is Eye of Melian. The new album is the second one. Is Forest of Forgetting. I will try to show the cover. It's not really easy, but yeah, we've got
Magic.
a little. I love the cover because she's really beautiful, great artwork. We see it for this second album, Forest of Forgetting. Who gets the idea of this cover? Now, finally, what do you want to give with this cover that people understand? Because it's you create your world, I will say, in these two albums.
Shall I say the first thing, Johanna, and you take the second part?
Oh,
So I'll
go
talk
ahead.
about the cover, and then actually the more important question you can answer. The cover was actually an idea from Robin, and Robin and Johanna write the lyrics for Eye of Melian, and well, of course, the album title is Forest of Forgetting, and so we wanted to have this forest element very clear in there, and we love the world of Tolkien, Lord of the Rings, and the statue that you see on the cover is kind of this elfish figure that is completely overgrown with plants, and this gives that melancholic vibe that people very much love. And I actually asked a friend of mine who is also from Finland, who designs a lot of artwork. Also, for example, for Korpiklani, he did the covers, and for Manowar, I think, as well.
Mhm.
And Jan Earlund, I asked him if he would be up to make the cover, and that's a little bit how this came to be.
Yeah.
And yes, Joanna, something more to say about that? This
Oh,
cover, incredible.
well, well, the cover, I think, and the title of the whole album, Forest of Forgetting, I think we want to kind of bring the listener into this environment, into this forest of forgetting where you can step in and kind of just shed from your shoulders the worries of the world that kind of tend to darken the light of our inner child, if you will, the spark and the beauty that still remembers the magic in the world and hopes and dreams,
Mhm.
that easily gets muted by all the constant news bombarding us about awful things happening here and there. So to be able to just step into a place of peace, peacefulness within yourself through the music, that is something that we're hoping to create. Yeah.
When I listen the album, like you say, Martin, there is a sort of nostalgia, also a sort of sadness, you know. I think it's an album that you can listen on your bed with the head, and then you close your eyes,
That's the idea.
and
Yeah.
that's a travel finally in a world in the world of Melian. Is it that in that way you write this music and you write the lyrics?
Yes. Well, the lyrics, of course, that's Johanna's realm, but for the music, absolutely. I just start playing and just float away, let the music lead me, and yeah, then this vibe. I love melancholy. I love drama.
Mhm.
As Johanna said, we love this film score kind of music, and that's what comes out. So it can be very ethereal and soft. It can be more dramatic, melancholic, and playing around with that in the music, and that's I think what the music radiates. Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, I have the impression that finally, like I said, you play in many bands of metal since many years. But I have the impression that you feel free in this band. I suppose it's a band, not a project, and you feel really. I don't know exactly the English word, but you feel really great, you know.
So funny you say this because right, Johanna, we always talk about freedom artistically, right?
Yeah, me too. So yeah, you
Freedom.
really, yeah,
Yeah,
it hit
Joanna?
the head there. Yeah, I think that describes it so well. Yeah.
Yeah, we all feel free in doing what we do. Also, because we all have exactly in the band, we have exactly the same idea what the music should be. And that's
Hmm.
not always a given in a band, that everybody thinks exactly the same about this is what the music should be. So there is never like that you get surprised in a way, yeah, but this is not how the music should go. And therefore it's really a dream team that it all goes so organically, and it's always Christmas when somebody else comes back with, okay, this is what I did with the song, and it's unpacking a present, really.
Autumn's pale moon rise, chemistry thins the veils divide. Let your heart dream otherworldly chorus beds me born upon the voices call for the rain, filled with nameless longing lights a
It's totally influenced by Tolkien, like you said at the beginning, G.R.R. Tolkien. Is it finally for you a really passion, Tolkien? You finally you write you. In many bands, you do also some talking, but this one is really about talking about this story. Is it a passion for you, Tolkien? Is it very important in your life, finally?
I think I speak for all of us when I say a big yes, big resounding yes. It is something that I've always drawn inspiration from, and I feel like the beauty of elves, that realm of Lothlorien and Rivendell, is something that my soul seems to, miss in this day and age, in this world. I wish there was a place like that in the world that I
Uh-huh.
could go to and just, sense that graceful, ethereal energy that the elves are. So I feel like with Eye of Melian and the music, we hope to somehow materialize that essence into this world and bringing it a bit closer to our world. Create a place where the listener can actually enter into the realm of elves through the music and be revived and inspired by it, like we have been.
Was it easy finally to work together to compose this album? Does it take a long time to write the music and the lyrics? Do you think a lot about what you will do? And how was the writing together finally?
Yeah. Well, Jana, can you take this one for a change?
Sure. I mean,
I feel it.
Martijn describes it so beautifully. It's like Christmas and it's so organic and easy. So for the fact that we all work separately, I mean, Martijn and Robin are in the Netherlands and me and Mikko are in Finland, but we're in different cities and
Uh-huh.
we each have our own home studios where we work our magic, if you will, and then just send files across the ether to one another and work on things that way. But it feels like we are in the same place, like it's all coming from the same heart, the same source. It's that somehow that unified and connected the way we work. So it's really hard to describe it. It feels like breathing air or coming home. It
Mhm.
just feels so right to us and comes so naturally. We don't have to push it or, have big arguments over, no, I want to do this, but I want to do that. No, there's never any of that. It's just smooth sailing. And indeed, like Martin said earlier, we just let the music guide us. That is what we serve in this band as well.
And Martin, you write for many women singer, I will say, since long time. When you write for Johana, do you have his voice in your head? And was it different to write for Johana compared to others? Who, I will say women.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Well, again, as I said in the beginning, I'm so honored. And indeed, when I write the music, I hear her sing on the music, and it inspires me greatly.
Mhm.
And I think her voice really fits like a glove with this music. It really, I really truly mean that. I think it's such an amazing match. Yeah, I could not imagine Eye of Melian without Johanna, and I think it's yeah, this is how it's meant to be, so to say. And yeah, so it's a wonderful experience making this music with Johanna singing, and it helps me with writing for sure.
Finally, the next step is the movie, to write music for a movie. Or
Wow.
something like that. Or Siri, but is it a little dream to finally work like many? I think about Hans Zimmer, some guys like that who write for many incredible movie of
John
horror.
Williams, Star Wars, and
Yeah,
Danny Elfman.
it's
Love it.
crazy. Is it something that you really would like to do, perhaps in the future, or you hope to do?
I would love it, but it also makes me nervous thinking about it because because
Yeah.
then you really have to deliver. It's really that's quite something. But I would love it because I love movie score music, film music so very much. And yeah, like the people you mentioned, like Hans Zimmer, it's just such an inspiration. And I love what he. It's so close to. It resonates so much to my heart. That kind of music. It's so the energy is so overwhelming and so real. And so I would love it. If we can do that with Eye of Melian, that would be a dream. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, like I said at the beginning, there is this incredible cover of Tears of the Dragon, Bruce Dickinson. It was from the Balls to Picasso album in 1994, long time ago. But I remember when I buy this album, I was born finally this idea to cover these songs, especially these songs, and to cover Bruce Dickinson. And you do a version very different. We of course, when you know the song, you know that this is the song of Bruce, but it's really a surprise.
Thank you so much. I think the kudos for discovering that we can do this and cover this song goes to our dear Mikko in this group. He was the one who came up with the idea of covering this specific song because we had been toying around with the idea of covering a metal song after we got signed with our dear Napalm Records, which is a metal label, and also for the fact that we all come from a metal background. We all share a deep love for metal music. So it was a match made in heaven. And the first time we heard Mikko pitch this song to us, it just clicked. And when we heard the version that he created, orchestrational, the engineering behind it, the way he portrayed that song into the world of Eye of Melian just felt so right, like it was an original Eye of Melian song, that it just felt like, yes, this was meant to be. So thanks to Mikko, this all
Thanks to
happened.
Mikko with the keyboards, arrangement of orchestration, everything. Because there is Johanna, there is also Robin Lajoy who will do some backing vocals. It's a small band. You're not 7 or 8 on stage, but perhaps with a whole orchestra, you will be there is a lot of people on stage in the future. But yes, about this one of the single, because there are some Tears of the Dragon is one of the single, but there are also Blackthorn Winter. I have the impression that this song is very important for you. I don't know why, but when I see the clip, the movie, when you begin at the keyboards, there is this sort of feeling you with a very dark in the pièce where you were in the room. Is it a song who finally represent very well the band? Blackthorn Winter.
Right. And especially for the lyrics, like Johanna wrote the lyrics for Blackthorn Winter. Like you had a really clear idea with it, right, Johanna?
I did, but I would say that it represents the band. I mean, it was our first single, so I think it was a good pick from this album. And yeah, it is a very deeply dear song to me for the lyrical connection that it has to my my life, being a Finnish person and enduring the Finnish winters that seem to get longer and longer each year.
Yeah.
So yeah, and finding the beauty of also that stillness that winter brings. So it has many layers, but I would say any song that Eye of Melian has made, I think represents our style so well. I think we have a really recognizable sound to us. That's how I feel, that even, first few bars in and you can totally tell that it is Eye of Melian. There's just something in the music, at least for me, that I instantly recognize and resonate with. Yeah.
You tell me about the winter with a special winter in your country. Finally, how did you do with a winter like that? Dark and a long time. Is it easy, or is it difficult to live like with some huge winter?
Well, I think some people really revel in the beauty of winter and they don't mind the cold and dark. So there are people definitely living in Finland who love that type of thing. And I know Martijn is a big fan of wintry landscapes as well. But I think for me, mostly what inspires me and gives me life energy is the sun and sunlight and lush nature, colors. That is, so I don't know if the stork made a mistake with the chimney when I was born. I don't know, but I definitely have a piece of my soul in some warmer places than Finland. sure.
Yeah, you put a lot in the lyrics, and when you sing, we feel that a little. You know that you're. I have the impression that you give your heart when you sing.
Oh,
Especially in this album, it was incredible. There is also Symphonia Arcana, another single. Finally, lot of single now. Now, a lot of there are many single for me. All the bands. What will represent this song for you, Martin or Johanna?
do you want to take this one?
Yes. Well, the lyrics are written by Robin. I cannot tell a lot about that part, but yeah, when it comes to the music, it's again a very melancholic song, I think, and it's a very serene song. It's also a song that I think radiates hope and positivity as well, in terms of how it sounds, and yeah, so it's one of my favorite songs, and it's also funny because also with the video, it was the first song where we did a video shoot for. So we went to England for that, and that was quite magical, like doing this first video together. Yeah, I really loved it.
Yes, like you said, first video. Yes, about the cover, what I will say is that there is a cover for each single. There is a cover for the single of Tear of Dragon and then Symphonia Arcana, and each cover is very different. But it's a little part of the story. Finally, I know that you will go on tour very soon in Finland, a long tour, a lot of gigs. What do you want to? What will you do? What will you present to your public, to your fans, and to people who will discover you because it's the second album, so it's a new step.
Yes, that's a theater tour. First, we're going to have a release show in my hometown in the Netherlands, and after that, indeed, we're going into the theater. And it's, by the way, it's also funny to add, like, also there you can see the metal roots, because we have we also have somebody on percussion joining us, which is Kai Hato. He's the drummer of Nightwish and Wintersun.
Mhm.
And also in the Netherlands, Troy Donockley, like he plays like flute and uilleann pipes and also guitar in Nightwish, and of course he is in a band also with Johanna and Auri, so he will join us as well. So also there's a lot of connection to this metal world, and yeah, I think that Eyes Of Melian really fits in this theater kind of atmosphere, this vibe that you sit down and you float away with the music,
Mhm.
and we want it to be a lovely, intense experience, intense as in experiencing the music to
Mhm.
its fullest, and I think that's. I hope we can have a wonderful exchange of energy with the crowds, with the audience.
I remember that Pink Floyd do that in the beginning, in the 70s. That you say to get a sort of travel with image and different thing. At this time, of course, there was no virtual thing, and it was a little complicated. But they do it, and like you say, you will play in Zwolle the 20th of February. It was the release show of, and after you will go in Kitty, Spoo. I try to have a good pronunciation, Kuvola, and you finish the 28th of March in Tampere. So a real tour. Johanna, do you do you do a sort of preparation when you know that you will go on a long tour, 1 month, 1 month?
Absolutely. It is a big preparation that you need to do and rehearse a lot, and also make sure that the voice is there for the whole tour. So you do need to plan ahead, and we're all already started the rehearsing process separately, and also we're meeting up to do joint rehearsals. So yeah, it's a big undertaking, but also something that gives you energy, because the live environment, like Martijn said, it's exchanging energy with the crowds, and and with the people who share the stage with you. So it also gives you energy, but a sure thing, you need to be in your best shape and form to be able to pull it off for sure.
Martin, when you say you speak about the new band we will be on stage, you tell me about Winter Sun, and what is crazy about this band that the new guitarist, the guitarist of Winter Sun, is the new guitarist of Megadeth.
Yeah, I mean, there are so many connections. It's always unbelievable. It's really, and I'm surprised every time again. Like, okay, it's going there, it's going
Yeah.
there, but it's also really cool to see those things happening and get surprised by that.
Yeah. Yes.
And I have to say, I'm usually honored that Kai. I mean, like Winter Sun, that music is so like really a musician. How do you say? Craftsmanship, and Nightwish same two big inspiration, and I'm hugely honored that he's joining us on tour. Yeah.
So just to finish on Metal Ops TV, perhaps one of the question, what will be the future? Do you think about a next album, and what would do you want that people understand about this new band, this new album, and this new music?
Well, I think it is in our dreams to create a huge worldwide fellowship around Eye of Melian, and find more kindred spirits out there in the world. Also tour outside of Finland, in Europe, everywhere in the world that we could find kindred spirits, and just share the joy of music with as many people and hearts as we can. Yeah.
Perhaps in Paris one day.
Oh, absolutely. We'd love to play in Paris. Yes.
Oh, and by the way, what's a really nice fact is that our first show we did together with Auri was in Paris. Remember that? That was
Yeah.
wonderful. Yeah, in September we played in Paris. It was our first official show. We did a festival before
yeah.
that, but yeah, like it was wonderful. Yeah, in a beautiful theater in Paris.
So, Johanna, next time you will visit Paris.
Oh, I love
With
Paris.
Martin, because he know very well Paris.
Absolutely.
He played many times in Paris. Thank you very much to you two to be together here on metalofstv.com, and I wish you the best in the future. Thank you very much.
Merci
Thank you
beaucoup.
so much.
Bye-bye.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.